AMC Nation, what is up? It's Johnwicksnipin on a Saturday, jacked up. I'm off today, so I'm feeling good. I normally don't come out and do videos, but I was laying in bed last night, came across some videos where I was shouted out in a very nice and positive way, and I really appreciate that. So I wanted to take the time out today to actually pay my respects to those same individuals in a more detailed fashion and kind of dedicate this video to my appreciation to other AMC content creators on YouTube. So without further ado, I'm going to start right off the bat with Teddy Zane.
My next new fave, which is a kid that I dissed at first. I didn't really like him because he was attacking YouTubers. His name is Johnwicksnipin. He's been attacking the hell out of Lou lately. Johnwicksnipin, I think is his name. That's how you say it anyway. I just like his personality, man. I like that he just fucking puts it all out there. He doesn't give a shit. He will rag on you. He'll do 10 videos in a row ragging on Lou and not give a shit. He's pretty authentic. I didn't like him at first. I don't think I liked him because I think he attacked me for something. I don't remember what he attacked me on. So then I attacked him back. Oh yeah, he attacked me because he said I was trying to get subs and shit on my channel, and I was trying to rev it up because I needed the money. Anyway, that was all bullshit, but water under the bridge, man. I like that dude. I fucking watch his videos now, and I enjoy it because I believe he's pretty real. He's pretty authentic.
So Teddy, thank you very much, my man. Not only do I watch you, not only am I sub to your channel, I do look to your information as a good source, a good credible source. I also listen to some of your workout program stuff and your meal prep and all that stuff that you do. Unfortunately, I'm not the type of guy that really follows it. This is literally my breakfast. But the way I get out of that situation is I play a lot of basketball, probably like 4 or 5 times a week. So I'm able to burn off a lot of crap that I eat. But I really appreciate you shouting me out. Thank you very much. And you know what? To correct something that I did say initially about you, that you were chasing subs and views and all that stuff, I stand 100% corrected. You don't seem like that kind of dude. To be honest, there was a lull there where you weren't really doing videos because you had some surgery, you were dealing with your businesses and stuff like that. So clearly that tells me YouTube ain't your first source of income. It's probably a hobby. It could be generating a few dollars here and there. But having said that, definitely I agree with you. You're not that dude. You're this dude. And I don't take the other side because that's your side. So I'm going to take this side for right now and say thank you very much, my man. I appreciate what you do. I'm also a content creator just like you, and I know what it takes to actually drop a video. You got to know what you're talking about. You got to do your research. You got to make sure your video is clean and good for your audience. And I really appreciate what you do. Thank you very much, Teddy. So up next, I'm moving on to a guy that's actually one of my favorites. He's actually one of my favorites because he's a good dude. He's a no-nonsense type of guy, but he's like the backbone of our community, man. That guy wakes up every day and he makes a video in support of our movement. He's just, man, you are not going to waver this man at all. He is in this fight. He is... his conviction is strong, and he just never wavers. That's Frankie Muhammad. I think you knew I was going to say Frankie Muhammad with my explanation before I even said Frankie Muhammad. So let me show you his clip where he shouted me out real quick.
Marine, Johnwicksnipin, 10 times, and Ape Nation will.
So there it was, Frankie shouting me out. Thank you very much, Frankie. You and I, we shout each other out all the time, whether it be in a comment on one of our videos or on an actual video. I've always, I was a fan of yours after I initially came out. If you go back to my videos and if you've been following me, I was trying to just see and figure out what everybody was doing. And at one point, I actually said certain things that I've now taken back. I've already said that in other videos, but I'm a full supporter of Frankie Muhammad. I think he is needed in this situation while we're all waiting for this money. You know, while we're here, we might as well keep talking to each other, shouting each other out, being supportive, calling shit out when it needs to be called out. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. If I say something that you don't agree with, and it's happened, trust me, it's happened with me. The commenters will come in, and I'm talking about the reputable commenters. They'll be like, nah, nah, nah. And you could tell right away from the views and stuff like that, and the watch time on the video. They're like, oh, yeah, I didn't agree with that. I just clicked it real quick and I moved on. So then, you know, you make your adjustments and you're like, all right, well, maybe I said something incorrectly. Let me try to fix that on the next video. But Frankie is needed in this movement. He's a strong, headstrong kind of guy, and he gives us the same kind of stuff every day, and that is stay the course. Stay the course. That's his message. Stay the course. This is going to come. This is going to happen. So Frankie Muhammad, thank you very much. If you don't know who he is, I've shown you his YouTube, and subscribe to his channel. He's a really cool dude. So next up is Tendy fucking Time. Big motherfucking country. Man, that dude is like, you can tell that guy is just like, he's wholesome. He's a wholesome dude, man. There ain't no, listen, I know he went 15 rounds with the Apefather, and I know the Apefather, you know what I'm saying? He jokes around and stuff like that, and I don't really have a section here for Apefather that I was going to do. And, you know, I know a lot of people don't agree with him and stuff like that, but Apefather's been around for a long time. He's been one of the cheerleaders of this stock. He's an innocent man, you know. He's got a lot of issues going on in his life. He doesn't really need to get messed with as much as he does. I think you guys kind of got to lay back on him a little bit. He's an innocent guy. Like, he doesn't mean any harm to anybody. Clearly he's not going to take anybody's shit, and he's going to go right back at you. And I know these two guys went at it. I hope that they've buried the hatchet, or if they haven't, go ahead and do it, guys, because, you know, we're all frustrated in this situation. A lot of us are losing money, and we're just trying to get through this. We're trying to get paid so we can move on with our lives. We're obviously stuck at this point right now because we don't want to take a loss, and we definitely don't want to sell and see the stock do what we thought it was going to do this whole time and then miss that opportunity. So that's becomes very frustrating, and it's tough mentally to handle, especially when you've got all your money in it. So without further ado, let me show you Tendy Time's part real quick.
Shout out Johnwicksnipin, still killing the game. Great dude. But anyways, all right.
So that was Tendy Time's shout out to me yesterday on one of his videos. If you haven't seen his video, go to his channel, check it out. He has input as well. He was another guy that wanted to come out, and this is like a real, like, I'll call him like a G.I. Joe real American hero type guy. Not G.I. Joe in the sense of military, but, you know, you can tell he's in, you know, a smaller city or whatever. And this guy does like really hard work. Like, I'm not really sure what he does, but it seems like he's maybe in a junkyard crushing things. I don't know. He can correct me. I could be wrong. But it's just, he's in the trenches. That man is doing real fucking work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know everybody takes their job as like, damn, it's work, but he's getting his hands dirty is what I'm trying to tell you guys. And that, you know, I appreciate people like that. You know what I mean? He gets up every day, gets in the truck. These are jobs people don't want to do. I don't want to fucking do that job. I don't care how much you pay me to do it. But he's willing to do it, and I appreciate that. Tendy Time, thank you very much for shouting me out yesterday. You have been a very good supporter of mine since day one when I came out, and you were, you know, we were trying to support each other and stuff like that, and we've gotten somewhere now, buddy. So I hope you're happy. I hope you continue to grow, and I hope that we all get paid in this AMC play. So the next guy I want to give a shout out to, it's someone that I haven't formally given a shout out to, but I communicate with this guy on Instagram. Him and I have always been talking back and forth by way of messages. Since I got on board, he's been on board longer than I have. His name is Adam Lewis TV. Very, very cool guy. I think he lives in San Diego, which San Diego well, it's pronounced San Diego, and it basically means a whale's vagina. It's science. You can look it up, guys. San Diego. Some of you might get that. Some of you might not. But Adam Lewis TV, cool ass dude. This is like me whenever I get to his age. Yeah. So I want to show you his video real quick.
By the lake for you. You know, I watched, what's his name? Johnwicksnipin did a video today. It was hilarious. Or was it yesterday or in the morning about how he's selling at $1,500. He doesn't care what happens. He doesn't care what the bots and the shills and the fudsters say. He's selling at $1,500. God bless you. It should hit $1,500 on Monday.
So as most of you know, I would love $1,500. And when I first came out, everybody's like, whoa, $1,500. Yeah, I'll take that. And a lot of people were like, oh God, no, I'm here for 10,000, 50,000, 100,000. I'm sure a lot of people would take 1,500. If this was the button, people would be like, I'll take that. Thank you. I'm out of here. So yeah, Johnwicksnipin still stands by 1,500. If ever I see 1,500 before any of the corruption is exposed, I'll take 1,500. Why do I say that? Because if they get exposed and stuff like that, well, then I don't think I have to take 1,500. This could run possibly into those numbers that everybody was talking about before I got into YouTube content creation. But Adam Lewis TV, thank you very much, guy. I appreciate you. You are part of what I call my close AMC YouTube family. I appreciate what you do. I know that it takes a lot. You drop some beautiful videos, you add music, you add scenery, and you're just an upbeat, uplifting type of guy. So folks out there, if you haven't seen Adam Lewis TV, check it out. Adam, A-D-A-M, Lewis, L-O-U-I-S, TV. A space between all of that. Adam space, Lewis space, TV. That's his channel. Check him out. And I just wanted to say this real quick. Guys, there's nothing wrong with subbing to all these guys. Like, you don't have to pick, like, oh, no, I'm a Lou person, so I can't be a John Wick person. You know what I mean? Like, I can't be a Teddy Zane person. I can't be a Frankie. You can sub to everybody. Give them their just time. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay to sub, it's okay to watch them and stuff like that. If it really is information that you just keep seeing over and over that is just not useful to you, then I understand. Unsub, move on to something else. You don't want to see it in the feed. I get it. But let these guys get their YouTube money, man. I don't know what the big secret is about not exposing that you're making YouTube money. Guys, I told you when I came on board, I am here to be real. I am here to get information. I'm here to give you something. All I need you to do is watch. That's it. And guess what? You don't pay for it. YouTube pays for it. Let them pay me. YouTube's got plenty of money for everybody. Having said that, I also want to suggest to those that are watching us, come out, make a video. No problem. Come get some YouTube money. Come out, tell us what you think. Hey, let me tell you something. If everybody that owns AMC came out and started talking, it would be a great way for us to all talk about what the fuck's going on, how many shares we got, to figure out, like, shit, we've got thousands of people talking about this. We might poke somebody that says, oh shit, they're all coming out on YouTube. They're all talking about AMC on YouTube. Like, we got to do something about this before, like, it reaches everybody in the country. Like, oh, they're talking about corruption and in a particular stock. So I think it's a good thing. If you're watching us, come out. And I know a lot of people are doing that. I was promoting that 2 months ago when I got on board. I was saying, if you own AMC, come on out. Come on out. I want to hear from you. I want to know what you have to say, positive or negative. Come on out. I don't think that's a bad idea. I think it's a great idea. So keep that in mind. Think about that. But to kind of put an end to this video, those were the guys that I just know the videos where they shouted me out. I'm going to give a few more shout outs to other YouTubers talking about AMC. I've shouted some of these guys out plenty of times. You know that, like, I'm part of a hardcore team that includes the Massalorian, Tony Denaro, Pantheon, Common Sense Investor, Phil For Real. I'm not trying to segregate anybody, but I'm kind of like pretty well teamed with those guys. Those are the guys that we talk on email. We talk, we're constantly always talking. Some of these other guys, we're not that close yet. Let's just put it that way. Like, they're all part of my family. All these guys that I'm talking about are part of the family, and we're all a family in this AMC movement because we all want the same goal. It's either pay us our fucking money or we change the system for the better and for the future. Obviously number one is make money. We want to make money even if it's a fucking dollar at this point. Because right now a lot of us are fighting just to gain back our losses. We want to see our losses come back before we can feel good about like the dreams of the stock being in the hundreds and the thousands, or at least after the 70s. So without further ado on that, the other guys that I always shout out, but I'm not going to show any more videos regarding shout outs: the Massalorian, Tony Denaro, Pantheon, Common Sense Investor, Ape Nation Will, Phil For Real. Okay, those are the other guys. And you guys know that I don't have a problem with shouting out garbage. Like, that I go after Lou a lot. The reason why I go after Lou, I'm going to break this down for you guys so that you can really understand. It's Saturday. I know this video is longer, but we've got a few more minutes on a day like today. Let me tell you what it is that I don't like about Lou, okay? Well, let me start off about what I do like about Lou. What I like about Lou is that he is trying. He is looking for answers, okay? At this point, I don't know what more answers are going to do for us anymore. Like, I see that he's moved on to the algorithms situation, all that, but what is that going to do for us? We need to get paid. I do like his charisma. I do like that he cracks jokes here and there and stuff like that. Not all the time, because there's a lot of times that we were blood red and we're down, and this guy is sitting there laughing and doing his thing. And I'm like, guy, I just like my investment just dropped another 10%. Like, I'm not ready to laugh with you right now. So I do like his energy in trying to find the answers and give us answers. I like his charisma and I like his comedy. Here's what I don't like about Lou. I don't like that you give these dates out, okay? I don't like that. And then when they come, they don't pan out, okay? And then before they're about to come, you start spinning it like, no, I didn't say March 3rd. No, I didn't say this. Your videos are there. You either, if you don't take them down, then everybody can refer back to exactly what you said. I know what you've said. Other people know what you said. You've created dates and stuff like that, and it's just not good. There's a bunch of commenters that said that it'd probably be a good idea to stop talking about that, dates and predictions and all that stuff, and just buy and hold, because all this other stuff is maybe leading people to just get out and sell and stuff like that. So I thought that was a good idea. And at some point, I think that once this starts rising up into a more comfortable level, I think maybe it's time to actually chill a little bit on the videos on AMC, because it could be that they're looking at it and stuff like that, and they're kind of seeing where our sentiments are right now. And we don't want to give that to them when this rises up a little bit more into a more comfortable area. There's nothing to worry about right now at $14. We can say whatever the fuck we want at $14, because in my opinion, I don't think many people are just going to take the bath right now and say like, you know what, fuck it, I'm tired of this shit, I'm out of it. So I don't think there's too much to worry about right now. But when we get into the 20s and 30s, now it's time to like really focus and really pay attention about, in regards to what we say. But getting back to what I don't like about Lou, I don't like the way you deliver your message. I don't like the way you make me and the rest of the community feel like you're the end all be all. Like, this is for real. I'm in this situation. I'm talking. You don't provide any receipts. You're telling us really your opinion. And I honestly think you're getting your information from another source that you then regurgitate back on YouTube. But I don't like that you try to play king of this movement. I don't. I want you to join us. I think that would work best for this community. Join us like we are. We're appreciating each other. We shout each other out. We bounce each other. We bounce ideas off of each other and stuff like that. I think it would be better suited if you did that instead of trying to like separate yourself and act like you are better than everybody else that's trying to also drop content. Bro, you have to understand, we're doing our best. We're invested. In my situation, I actually show you exactly what I have, okay? And these guys take out a lot of time. It's not as easy as just turning on your telephone and you know that. You know it takes time. You got to gather your information and put it together so that you can speak correctly to your audience. So it takes time. For me, I don't even do that much content, and it takes me almost all day to figure out what I drop. That's why my videos are usually dropped in the morning, because I spend all the rest of the day watching everybody, researching the stock, looking at mainstream media, and so on and so forth. So I'm like constantly taking in information so that when the next day comes, I can drop my video in the morning, and you know, people like that. They like my information. So that's really my problem with him, is just humble yourself a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I know that the power of YouTube's giving you a platform because everybody subscribed to you. When the first wave of AMC YouTubers kind of dropped the mic, you kind of just picked it up off the floor and says, hey, I'll take it over and I'll keep going with it. But once you started gaining that power, you started to just become like, I'm the guy, I'm the man. Everybody else is full of shit. Everybody else is bullshit. Bro, we own the stock. We own this stock. Do you understand that? Our money is here. It's in there. And in my case, all of my money. Look, I just got paid the other day. I just showed everybody that I bought 49 more shares. 49 more shares is a lot of money to me. It was close to like $800 at the price that I bought it at. So I'm literally putting all my money into this play. I don't need you to start acting like this is for sure. And that's the other thing that I definitely don't like about you, is that you keep on you were selling for a long time that this is over. This is a done deal. We won. All you got to do is wait. No, that's why I was telling everybody, don't listen to that shit. This is not over. You want to know when it's over? When each and every one of us look at our bank account and it's a lot larger than it was previously, and we got paid and we got the prices that we wanted, and we got our money from this play and this suffering that we have done over a year, listening and the frustrations and stuff like that. That's when it's over. When I move on from AMC, that's when it's over. Until then, we have to figure out why isn't this not happening, and we may have to start creating a movement to poke somebody to look at us, to listen to us. You guys they're not listening to us. I want somebody to say, yeah, you know what? I'm going to look into this AMC situation. I'm going to look into it and figure out what's going on. I think it should be a politician that fucking is looking to be elected in the next midterms. One of these motherfuckers should come out and be like, you know what? I could get a large group to vote for me if I look into their situation. I guarantee you that would be the case. If one of these politicians took this on and started trying to find answers or push the right people to give us answers, just so that we can figure out, do we need to get rid of this play, or is this real? Like, are we going to get paid at some point? We don't know. Nobody knows that yet. So before I end this video, because I'm approaching 24 minutes, I want to give out, I always like to give out a shout out to a lower end content creator that's trying to come up, that's at the bottom of the feed. I like to bring awareness to those guys, especially if they're offering. You know that I've done it before. Apes vs. Wall Street, Tanko Native. I've mentioned other guys that are just starting out, because I know when I just started out 2 months ago, it was tough to get looked at and heard. And now I'm starting to get looked at and heard. So the guy I want to say is Franknez, Franknez, no spaces. So if you search, listen to him, see what he has to say. I thought he had some things to add that were good. He's just another guy that's trying to figure this out. And he seems like a good dude. He's trying to really give you some good information. So check it out. If you like it, sub. If you don't, move on. So Franknez. But other than that, guys, have a great weekend. You know that the weeks when we are losing are very stressful in the stock. So just get your energy, spend time with your family, go out, have fun, enjoy your day. I'm going to do that. And I'll see you guys on Monday. Thank you for watching. Johnwicksnipin is out.